Oh, hello, good afternoon. Nice to talk to you. It's Sandy here. I don't seem happy. In fact, I'm not happy. My depression is really getting to me, and I'm just constantly feeling really isolated and out of it. And all I can do is just take my medication for my mental and physical health concerns and just be positive, in the sense, just say to myself that I shall come out of it and I shall reach the light at the end of the tunnel, and that I'm just to bear with what's taking place presently. It's not easy for me. A friend of mine has just lost his grandma, and I am sleeping nearly all the time. For some reason, I'm just exhausted, and I seem just to want to be falling asleep. That seems to be, at the moment, my life. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just not feeling correct, so to speak. I want to keep a distance from some members of my family. I want to just break away, be totally on my own, and just me and my cat, and maybe some dogs and things, but dogs and cats, not things, sorry, dogs and cats. I can't do that because where I live, I'm not allowed to. So I'm very law-abiding in that sense. I don't do what I'm not allowed to do. So when it comes to pets, I just stick to the one cat. He's a gorgeous sweetie, as you might have seen in the past, or heard on subject of in the past. Not even classical ballet seems to be cheering me up much at the moment, if at all. I don't really feel that life is being kind to me at the moment, because emotionally I'm just a wreck. And I've been watching lovely people on YouTube. That does help a little bit. I've been watching the Ingham family, and is it Winifred Parks? I'm not sure. I think so. And then Tom Mills, and the Busbys. I think the Busbys once says, and each one of them, I just take my hat off to, and I'm not surprised that each one is doing quite nicely, so to speak, on YouTube, because it's interesting to me anyway. It's interesting to watch what they've got, their footage, so to speak. So hey to them, and congratulations if you're watching. I like to see people external to myself feeling happy, especially if those people are people that have been kind to me. However, anyway, I just wish people happiness in a cruel world with lots taking place at the moment. What with the situation in Russia, and there's a chap who dances classical ballet called Sergei, or it might be, the name might be pronounced Sergei, who I'm frightened might have been or be in Ukraine, because I know that this gentleman and this gentleman's family are partially from, well, they're from Ukraine. So I'm scared, I really am. I don't know this family personally. I've watched them on Netflix, and I really feel sorry for them if they're there. For that matter, I care about all the people who are suffering, each individual. I repeat, each individual. And I hate war. Wouldn't be surprised if that's part of the reason why I'm so depressed presently. I avoid the news like a hawk as a result of all the misery on it. I catch up anyway on YouTube usually with bits of information. I watch a lot of the royal family. I love the royal family. Apart from, of course, what's been taking place. And, you know, I don't know, I mean, in my opinion, Prince Andrew, or Andrew now, I think one says, I mean, I don't want to comment because I don't know the details, but I'm suspicious that Andrew's porcupine, simply as a result of the fact that the lady Jeffrey, is speaking in so much detail and with so much confidence that I think it's most unlikely that the lady's porcupine. In fact, I'm almost completely certain. So I'm horrified, really, at my suspicion, because it scares me to think that even the royal family, I mean, please look at what's taking place in the royal family, and concern with the son, Harry, and recently I saw a picture of Kate crying. I don't know whether that was made up or whether it really was Kate crying. Obviously, I hope it's the former. All right, crying isn't a tragedy on its own. However, I don't wish to see the lady upset, or for that matter, anybody that hasn't done anything harmful to me. I don't like to see people upset. And also, I had a meal with my mother and brother yesterday, and in the car on my way home, I just didn't feel correct. I just wanted to get away. It's nothing personal to my family. It's just something that I'm feeling at the moment. I need to go through it alone. And I was going to have a friend visit me this evening. The friend's cancelled. I'm a little disappointed. I would have loved the attention. However, it wasn't to be. It's not to be. On this occasion, the poor lady's unwell, so I understand. It goes much deeper than that with me presently. I forgot to take some of my pills yesterday in the afternoon, so when I woke up this morning I realised why I didn't feel very well, and luckily I took what I needed to take this morning, and I shan't forget to take this afternoon's. And it's very rare with me. However, when it happens, it's very painful. And it's fine, one can do that. However, I need to really make a conscious effort, especially at the moment when I'm feeling low. I need to take my medication promptly at each point of the day. And to be really precise on the subject of taking it, because I need that. It's a matter of life and death, so I really do have to take charge. It's not really good enough for me to forget. I need to say that to myself. It's not just as important as having breakfast, lunch and dinner. And I can think in my head, in order to remind myself, I can say it's a business decision. So I wouldn't forget if I've decided to do a £500,000 deal, would I? So ditto with this. It's just my manner of coping, you know. And I'm also feeling sad because there's somebody I know. I do not so wish to say a name. However, this person is totally and utterly rejecting me. And it hurts because I thought that this person and I had something very special going. And I'm definitely depressed as a result of that. when my father passed away, I didn't receive anything, not a condolence wish, nothing. I gave birthday gifts. The lady hasn't said thank you once. Hasn't even. I had to sort of fish the information out of the lady and say, did you receive your gifts? And the lady just said yes, and that was it. And I just felt so hurt and rejected. When I tried to phone, I don't receive an answer on the phone, and I leave a message, I don't receive a call back. And when I saw the lady said, oh, I was just about to phone you. But I don't know about that. I'm a bit suspicious that was just to kind of quieten me down, so that I don't question why the lady hasn't called me or might not have called me. And the lady came over and moved something in my flat without my permission. And I did assert it on the lady's voicemail soon after. And I've had no response. Forgive me if I'm incorrect, please. I've had no response. And I can name various other. There's lots of it. There's lots of detail. The lady I used to say goodbye and I love you. The lady used to say, I love you too. I didn't receive that the last time I said it. And that really hurts, because I really did think there was something nice going. Not necessarily more than just a friendship, but definitely a friendship, and I really loved it. And we were both so kind to each other. This is what hurts me. The lady was so lovely to me, and I was lovely back. And it was just a very nice friendship, but it obviously wasn't a friendship. And now when I look back, I realise it's like when it was time to eat, I'd say, this time can you pay, please? Because I pay 99% of the time, so to speak, or 90% of the time. And I thought maybe the 10% would be that lady that time, and it wasn't, because the lady made a reason not to pay. So again, I paid, and I mean, that's silly of me, because I'm allowing myself to be used. I know better than that, and I'm to stop it immediately. People aren't going to like and love me more for giving them presents and treating them to meals. I'm a vulnerable person. I know each person has one's concerns. However, I suffer with mental and physical health concerns. I am maybe a little extra vulnerable, maybe, than some. And therefore, I need to make an effort not to allow myself to be walked all over, so to speak. And hopefully my real friends will support me in that, if you see what I mean. And I trust some of my real friends, all of my real friends, she'll respect that. And there was also a friendship I was in where a lady wanted some money, and I said, well, why, what's happened or something? I can't remember exactly. And the lady said that she had no money or something. The lady had no money. So I offered this lady to come over and have lunch, and I offered to pay. And then I started receiving all this complaining from the lady that I spend my money a lot. And something to the effect of, I don't accept treats unless it's a luxury or something. I just thought to myself, well, that's how I'm going to do it. I could have said nothing. I offered, and the lady obviously didn't really seem to want to come. Fine, but that's what was on, what was of offer. So I started receiving text message after text message, and I just, if I'm not mistaken, and I just remember thinking to myself, I can't take this anymore, and I blocked the lady's number. And since then, I'm much happier. The point is that I've come down with this awful, like a cloud, a dark cloud. And I mean, when I woke, I'll give you an example. When I woke up this morning, it was really bad. really, really bad. And I've not felt that for many years. I'm obviously going through, it's not surprising with the passing of my late father and the passing of my friend's grandma, and these people not being particularly correct towards me, if you don't mind me putting it in that manner. I certainly don't mind putting it in that, saying in that manner. To be more precise, it is to be said. I'm pleased that I'm expressing it, because I've been bottling these matters up, and you know, it's coming out now, which is probably largely why I'm depressed. I've got a very complex personality and character as it is. And I mean, like, I keep writing list after list after list after list, which of course is the OCD. And I'm trying to control it. I'm trying to stick to only a certain amount of writing lists so that I can control the OCD and work on the OCD. And it is largely working. And the interesting point is I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well. I made a maybe silly behaviour. I rang up the lady that I said to you is so-called rejecting me, or maybe trying to, but I can play at the same game, and unfortunately that is the game on the part of the lady. And I left a message for this lady, and I expressed what I've said, part of what I've said to yourselves. Sorry, I heard a voice. I thought maybe it was that lady. Because the door is open to my balcony and the lady lives near me. So it wasn't that lady. I feel that maybe I did a silly action, because by leaving a message, I'm engaging. I just need to try to think highly of myself. And that's the key, self-confidence, because everybody gets rejected in life all the time. That's just life. And I need to be more thick-skinned, I don't mind saying. I'm like a little child, I'm so sensitive. I know it's nice, however, equally so, it's also nice to have the courage to say, right, this is not going to get to me. Physically, the tiredness is definitely an emotional response to all the pressure that I'm under with all this taking place. And I really, what upsets me, what I feel upset mostly, is the lady who's trying to fob me away and fob me off. That hurts, that really, really hurts. And yeah, it really hurts. So I don't want to provoke you guys to feel depressed also. Please don't. If this vlog is provoking you in that manner, then please don't watch me. I'm not going to porcupine, I'm just not in a good way. And I'll try and vlog yourselves, or you, in the near future. I'll see how my mood takes me. So please take care. Please look after yourselves and one another. Lots of kisses. Thank you.